Alright, welcome back to Mr. Dunn's art room, and today we're going to use black paper and Sharpies. Let's get started. Okay, so what are we going to do with these Sharpies? So we've got a copper one, gold one, silver one, a copper one, and a black one. Now this is the one you can't use, right? Because we're going to draw on black paper, so how's that going to work? So sorry if you're at home and you're trying to do this at home, you need to pull up one of these other ones, or any light colored Sharpie that works on black paper. And if you can get a hold of some black paper, that might be tricky, but see what you can do. You can use some other colored paper if you're at home and stuck, but in class this is what we'll be using, and this is what we're going to use it for. Can you see that? I want to kind of look behind the screen. Oh, I'm getting too close. Okay. So what do you see there? Alright, we got lots of patterns, right? What we're going to call irregular patterns. Different kinds of things, and like tattooing and doodles and all kinds of stuff you can do in here. But we're going to interact. We're going to find a picture in a magazine. We're going to cut it out, and they're going to try to have all your Sharpie lines interact with that a little bit. Like mine has swooshing lines, like he's in movement here, and it caught him in this frame right here. And this is like the mound he's putting his hand on, holding him up, filled it with all kinds of stuff. Wavy lines, circles, straight lines, patterns, right? The sun with flames coming out, star with light coming out, lines, and his wavy lines there. So, looks pretty cool, huh? It's a fun project. My, I don't know at the time, 8-year-old daughter did this one with her, she wanted a dog really bad at the time and had all this stuff coming out. So, if she can do it, you can do it. Let's see, here's two more. Here's like a turtle with, so you got silver Sharpie on this one. It comes out the brightest with the silver Sharpie. Here's a mix of all three. So we've got this kid sleeping down here in a sleeping bag or something, and it's shining, looking up at like the dreaming sky or something. I think it should be more wavy, but oh, there's like maybe a sun there, lines, another circle. Lots of patterns, dots, squiggly lines, unifies the whole thing. Here's a bird cutout. We don't want any of the background, just your item that you're going to cut out. So that's cool. And then they made all their lines and patterns around it. You notice some areas they colored in solid, in others they left totally black. That's cool, but I prefer not to have that. But they do look cool. So I'm not going to give you any problems for that. Here's a lot of polka dots with lines. That was a horse over here. Right, so it doesn't have to be right in the middle. You can put on the side, whatever aesthetically works for you in your composition. Right, we don't want them all the same. So as you get started, it might look like this. You're like, okay, I got this flower and I have it coming from the side, and what can you do to interact with that flower and your Sharpie? All right. See that? Cool, huh? And that's it. So we're looking at patterns, things that repeat identically in there. Then irregular patterns are repetitions but not identical, right? Sizes are circles, but circles are different sizes, or they're mixed with other things, squares and wiggly lines. Or those are patterns that are irregular and regular, mixed together in this project, using a Sharpie on black paper or whatever you can find. All right, that's basically it for today's project, friends. I'm sure you can do it. Do the best you can, and we'll see you in class. Later, guys. Bye.